Did you leave the computer on again? I'm telling you, it's not a good idea to leave a computer running forever. We got to turn this thing off every now and then. What are you looking at? Oh, Myst. Graphic adventure puzzle video game from 1993. I remember this game. This thing, I've heard good things. This was cool. It's like some kind of cult classic. Myst was a surprise hit. Critics lauded the ability of the game to immerse players in its fictional world, selling more than 6 million copies. Myst became the best-selling game since The Sims. Sims exceeded in 2002 when it came to sales. Myst helped drive the adoption of the new CD-ROM format, spawned a multimedia franchise, and inspired clones, parodies, and new genres of the video games. Myst just released a brand new video game in VR. Let's play Myst. Huge.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me.
I'm assuming it might be these.
I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Really? Okay, well apparently I clicked on a map. I clicked on like a level. Okay, great big rocks. Some kind of a button thing. And that way. So now, okay, there we go. So I can turn, okay, that's nice. Alright. Nothing happening there. Let's see what's going on over here. Obviously, there's a ship that used to be a ship where the ship is the ship. Let's see what happens if we do this. All right. Looks like we're going in. Okay, that close it. That does nothing. Okay. So these are lights, so it seems. I have never played Myst. My wife apparently has played Myst, and her mother apparently really loved Myst. So I don't know what I'm walking into here. Topographical extrusion test, marker switch diagram, water turbulent pool. 67. And that changes by that. Okay, so we got to find a code of some sort. Oh, that might not be good. Alright, so we have something, a wave pool. Okay. Okay. I don't see anything very beneficial to me right now. Alright, let's see. Hang on a second here. Water turbulent pool number 67. So, if I hit that, and I open this, it's still on. Let's trigger it. Nothing happened there. That's interesting. Okay, so water turbulent pool is number 67. Marker switch diagram is number 47. Topographical extrusion test. That's number 40. So let's try that. What? 40. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything, but just in case. Ah, okay. You guys see what I'm seeing? I sense a map of some sort, maybe. Interesting. Okay, so marker switch diagram 47. I got these wires here, I wonder if they mean anything. 47. We hit the button. All right. I know what I'm looking for. I think that's, I turn that on. Let's see if it still remains on up here. So, this is closed now. Interesting. Okay, well good, we're not locked in. So, topographical extrusion. I don't see anything that would look like a topographical extrusion at this moment. Obviously I flipped this switchy doohickey thingy. It's not doing anything. Doesn't look like any kind of a door or port that I can open or anything. So, we continue on. Let's go this way first, huh? Okay, a great big ginormous gear with another. Okay, so apparently we need some kind of power. Let's see what we got over here. Nothing. All water along there. Beautiful game, though. I definitely don't mind it one bit. I love how the game looks so far. Except for the weird sunken ship. I wonder if that'll come up as we solve this mission, and maybe that allows us to go somewhere else. Okay. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance. In our 4-chamber bedside, the dock, whoops, excuse me, I switched hands there. Our 4-chamber bedside, the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the image to retrieve the message. Which we did. Because I can come down here. Oh, great. So, we've already did this. Now, I've left you a message of utmost importance. So in here, in our 4-chamber beside the dock, enter the number of marker switches. Marker switch diagram 47. So we hit that. Let's go over here, hit this again. There we go. So the number of marker switches. So I guess I have to count how many marker switches I have. So far, oh, I was kind of hoping I could put that there and like keep it there, but apparently not. So far I think I've counted 2. Okay, so we'll have to like go around and count how many there are, I assume. So we've seen 1, this guy over here, 2 up there. We found the map there. Okay, here we go. 3. Let's see what this one does. Nothing. I'm just going to turn them all on for now, I guess. 3. Anything in here? This is cool. Okay, I'm not going to do anything in here just yet. I want to get this marker switch thing out of the way. So we have 3. There's power there. Interesting. Keep that off for now, just to see if that does anything worthwhile. So we have 3. There's 4. Let's go through that switch and see if I activated something. 4. No. So obviously I need to solve this puzzle first. This is really cool. I love games like this, but they're always wrapped around horror or something like that. So we found 4. Oh. Okay, obviously like a puzzle pattern that we're probably going to solve next. Isn't that something? Okay. 4. 5. Oh my, okay. I'll come back to that. 5, 6. Oh wow. It's a clock. So I said 6, right? Over here I'm guessing is 7. Okay. That door doesn't open, does it? It does. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, PSI. Okay, so we're up to 7. That's a small door, or else I'm standing really too tall. Not sure why that is. Okay. 7. That tree was the picture in there. That goes way down. So far I'm seeing 7. Is there one over there? 8. So far I'm seeing 8. Maybe I need to go down into here now. I'm taking this far too quickly, assuming there's nothing to be concerned about. 8. Okay. Well, this is a good sign. This has 10. There's obviously a pattern that you gotta do. Or not. That's at 99%. Why did... Okay, I have a feeling we're going to be coming back here. I think, what did I say, 8 or 9? Okay, I'm going to say either 8 or 9. Okay, so let's go try our original thought first. We'll come back here. Power to ship. Power to ship. Look at that. I wonder... No, that's 2 gears, 2 cogs. There, okay. Here's the puzzle that we'll come back to a little later. This is so cool. I love games like this. Okay. So, for now, I'm going to go back to the starting point, because I didn't see any other ones. Did you? I think that was it. Dude. How cool is this? Okay. Obviously, we're not supposed to be here yet, in my opinion. Let's see if I'm right, though. We're going to go try this theory first. Okay. But I admit I lost count, so I'm going to go see what I get over here first. I want to say it was either 8 or 9 that I counted. So over here, let's go like this. 8. Let me go hit this over here and see what happens.
Catherine,
Yeah!
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed.
Okay.
Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akhenaten. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly.
Okay.
Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay. So, just to check on something. Alright, so 8 was the number. So far, so good. Okay. So, that's great. Now, library. We know where the library is, I think. Ship's still down. Those are still off. So, we've done pretty much nothing yet. Right. So, let's go to the library, because we know that there's one piece of information. It's probably in here when it comes to the... Ah! That's new. Okay. We'll come back to that in a second. I see that I must have triggered something, but we'll... Hang on just a second here. Okay. That was by accident, but I do like that that's happened. Okay, it's an elevator. So I'm going to hang on just a second here because I want to have a better understanding of what's going on here. Whoa. Okay. What? You hear that? Okay. I will come back to that in a second. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that's what they were. A group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This is where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally, this must be some kind of a code because Emmett is showing up too many times here, occasionally swim to nearby rocks. It was never too far of a distance. One day another person appeared in the rocks, for no apparent reason, to Emmett. Emmett named his new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. I don't know what that sound is. It's got me a little anxious, but I'm going on with this for the moment. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave which he lived in, the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live. Also in the same large rock, the sun always shone bright in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find what to call the new boy. Emmett said the new boy will be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that's the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Okay, so apparently there's a lot more to read than this. I'm going to do what I think is assumed of me, and that's try and figure out what the sound is that we're hearing here. We'll come back to that. Okay. Sheesh. Oh! Oh, lovely. Okay. So, obviously now I'm where I'm supposed to be. Whatever that was supposed to do. This is obviously a power grid. That's my assumption. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay. That wasn't there before, so maybe that book caused that. So far I'm wondering if this whole thing rotates. That's part of the theory that I have in play right now. For now I'm going to go this way. And the books are closed at the moment, so I can't read them. Let's see what goes on this way. This is going to take us into the basement. I'm assuming, because there's not really a way. Oh dear. Okay. Well, let's try the obvious. I don't think it's going to do any good. Oh, that'll help. There we go. Yeah, that didn't help much. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here. Alright, that's a good sign. So, we'll obviously need a code to get back in there. Okay. Okay. What? So, was all the thumping I'm hearing my own steps? Apparently it was. So, I'm not done in here yet. I like to kind of focus in on key areas. So, nothing.
You must help me. Bring me a red page.
I did.
I can't see.
Okay, I gave you a red page already. How about this book? What do you got?
Serious? See you. You must Mackinac. Help me.
I'm not recognizing any of those names, do you? So let's go do this. That opens the passageway, that closes that. We want to open the door, we do that. We want to go in the passageway, we do that. Now we go through the passageway. Electric light bulbs, so we are running on power through here. Elevator that goes up. So we must be in a mountain portion of this. I don't see anything overly technical about this. Let's see if we can get in. Pretty much what I expected. Library, I see. Going up. So, he said that he hid other important books, but the library should still be okay. I sense a key. Tower. We'll come back to that in a second. Obviously a key. That opens that up. Not much of a library, but library here with this. Yeah, not much going on there. Those are rusted. They don't push in. Okay. This is interesting. So far we haven't found any kind of a book as of yet. So this is the library. There we go. Okay. So I can't push on anything. Now, something that I find interesting is it doesn't go any higher, and yet this calls this the tower. Okay. I could almost feel the motion. Alright, so just checking around here one more time before we move on. Alright, let's go back in here. Alright. The only way to get there is to open that hatch, which closes that hatch. That led to nothing. I already kind of forgot where that led. What if I were to turn this, turn red? Why did it turn red? All right. Interesting how it's right there on that. So let's open the door. And we're going to go back to the dock and see if anything's happened over here. Technically, sitting out in the water should do that. Now, if I were to turn that towards that gear system, I wonder if anything would turn on there. This is obviously not doing anything. Nope. I don't think I should be stepping out over here. Okay. Whoa. Losing my balance here ever so slightly. Okay. Let me scoot back over here. And I just want to see this. Okay. So that definitely is a tower that sees to the top. That's the entrance into it. Okay, so let's just do this really quick. Let's point this way. I left you a message of utmost importance in our four-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island to the imager to receive the message, which we did. Atros. So we did that. Okay, so far, let's go in here. And see if this makes any sense. That goes down. So we got to find a date for that. Not yet, though. Okay. I love this kind of stuff. So we have an eyeball. A snake. A bug, like a beetle. And those four are broken. Okay. So I need to find a puzzle that shows me what the other four remaining ones are, in my opinion, so far. Because I don't think... Oh, it is working. An arrow. Better get close to them before you assume they're broken. A leaf, like a maple leaf. We're going to call it a compass or a cross. And a swan, a duck, a goose. Okay. So far, none of that makes sense. We've already been in here, haven't we? Okay. Down here, I saw something. Oh, it controls the hands. Okay, so we have to set the time correctly to do whatever we're going to do with this. That's cool. Okay. So, in any case, nothing on that yet, obviously. So let's go over here. Alright, pressure. It's not building up any pressure, even though it sounds like it is. So we're going to have to get that to a specific pressure point. Okay. This is going to be locked, so we're going to need a combination for that. And this is a tree that grows from all the way down there. And that's all we know about that. So obviously there's... Okay. What did I find in here? Did we do this yet? Yes, we did. So, okay, obviously a power plant. Power to ship. Generator switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, what if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not much going on here. Okay. We haven't received any kind of information on... Alright, so I do think this is going to come down to a code. Now, obviously, if I do this, we can see 46. So we can get to the... Oh, player height adjust. I didn't realize that. My bad. Okay. Okay, so I don't have enough information to go off of just yet. So we need to go do some light reading, apparently. Alright. So, I turned all these guys on. We have a basic idea of that now. The boat still sunk, which is definitely obvious over there. Interesting that there isn't any power running to this anymore. So that means that we've reverted the power. I'm assuming we've reverted the power mainly because of what we did in here. Let's see if that's the truth by changing this to here. The tree. So I've just selected the tree over here. So what if I select this? Do we have power again? No. I just realized something. Can we walk on this roof? Yes, we can. Not that there's anything up here except this power unit and another switch which looks like it's flipped up. So, how interesting. Is it going all the way down the line, all the way into the ship? So the ship is receiving power from the generators. Here's the question. What's the generator doing now that we've flipped these switches? So I'm going to go back in here really quick. You can hear it. %, 88%. No. 88. Ah. Okay, apparently we can use too much power. I just threw the fuse. So what if I was to leave those 5 on for now and go and I don't hear it going anymore. So that would tell me that I broke a fuse, if you will. Which maybe would be this again. So let's see what happens. Nothing happened there. Okay, I'm solving a puzzle that probably has a bit more information to it than I'm aware in one of those books. It's not much of a reader. Okay. So maybe we're grabbing power from that ship and we're utilizing it to boost the generators. So maybe we're using like a spare battery to jumpstart the generator. Okay. Okay, obviously that one's a bad one. So we definitely needed to jumpstart. What if I just turn them all on? That's running at 99. That will be running at 99 once I throw that switch again, I assume. Not that I need to get into the ship just yet, but... Okay. Making sure that I definitely did that. Okay, if it doesn't start this time, then I'll know that I'm overpowering the generator. I'm overpowering the generator. Okay. That's the kind of stuff I do all day long. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go in here and see if we can find some books on this. So let me quickly keep going here. Today, the second day in the newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree, one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand. Not that I expected them. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by my father. Shoot. Okay. I am obviously too high. Let me see if I can adjust the floor. There we go. So hopefully I can reach the floor now, because I obviously made a mistake. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. Oh, man. How much reading is in this? Oh, my goodness. So much reading. Okay, so I hate to say this, but my ADD is kicking in here. And as interesting as that is, I've called this age Channelwood, and it's a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways and are built just above the water and deeper into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago. They appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land, its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. Okay. Admittedly, I'm going to cheat yet again, and I'm just going to very quickly switch through here. I'm looking for patterns or numbers, unless I'm supposed to see something at this moment. There's just so much information in these books. It's not quite giving me what I'm looking for. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that I would journey to a world very different from my previous adventures. Okay. The remaining survivors today, I have began to work on a plan for protection. Gear room. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my two sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. Okay, there's definitely some information here that I'm not quite getting just yet. Certainly a lot of information here, but nothing that I can make sense of just yet. Ah! Okay, here we go. It's all about the patterns. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Oh. One, 2, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2. 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4. Oh my. Okay, wow. All right, hang on tight. This looks like it's going to take a while. Next page. Then what? How do you enter it? There's no enter. Unless there's supposed to be something behind this box here. Hang on. It's not letting me turn back a page. There's no previous page. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Oh my. Get me out of here. Alright. My ADD's going ballistic. How about you guys? See if I can find anything here. Collect heat. Okay. Interesting. Do you see this? I began today on the bridge, and although the... Okay, I have decided to... Okay, here's the ship. Okay. Let's put that away. Okay. Alright, now I guess when it comes down to it, the thing that we were mentioning is that it's not... The books here are not as important as the other ones. Now, the books in the library, I don't know. Okay. Okay, you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It moved. This whole thing rotated. That is what that does. This whole room rotates. 60 volts. It's not something you grab. 60 volts. What's over here now? I can see out a window, I bet you. Okay. So, that's the ship, which points out that way. Okay. Ooh, almost lost my balance there. Okay, so now we know what's going on. The ladder this elevator moves with the ship. We need 60 volts. 60 volts. We might know where to get 60 volts. That might be from the generator. That rotates. Okay, are there any other windows or anything I should be aware of here? Sorry if I hopped off camera here. I'm a little focused. Let me step here in the middle of the room a little better here. Okay, so we have a theory now. We can change the direction of this tower to get us where we need to go. This doesn't change, but the tower changes based on this map. So we were just looking out that way. So what direction do we actually need to look? What if we turn it towards the tree? Because that seems to be a place that's rather important. Okay, so now we get back in. Because it showed that red line, so I'm assuming that's something important. Okay, it is definitely moved. Okay, so let's see if there's anything to note. 657. 657. Okay, 657. The vault. The vault that was in that small home. Okay, 657. 657. I'm going to try and remember that for right now. 657. 657. All right, going into my memory palace, I guess is what you would call it. I'm thinking about my apartment, the door, that's the 6. You open the door, a humongous 5 is standing there, and then once you are in the memory palace and you're looking at it, you turn, you go into the kitchen, you look at the sink, and the 7 drops out. 657. Why am I having a hard time here getting off this ladder? I can't seem to get off the ladder. There. Okay. All right. So, nothing really to see out there, but that's not the point. I don't think the point is what we're seeing out there. I think the point is what's on there. So the key combination, 657. Okay. 657. Now I'm going to go do that, but the other thing I'm wondering is if I need to turn this towards that to go to the library. I'm not sure. 657. That is the only thing so far that has shown me 3 combination lock of any kind. So 657 is what we're going to go for. So let's go check it out. So we need to get out of here first. I'm in running mode here. I'm excited about this. So we're going to go to the shed over here. Okay. Here it is. 6, 5, 7. Woo! Okay. All right, folks, so what do you think is going to happen when we ignite this thing? If you want to find out what happens next, you need to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we will come back and we will open up this vault and continue on our journey. Do you want to see that? Hit that like button now. Let's get this next adventure started. Thank you so much for watching Legacy Studio. We'll see you next time.